Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House, and we're on YouTube and Instagram at Joey143Jenny, and we're on Facebook at Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Oh my gosh, so it's Wednesday, and I look so forward to this. We're going to do the Retro Roxy Wednesday challenge, and this is from Rachel's Roxy's Weekly Challenge from 2021. And so basically what we're going to do today is she did a diagonal tucks book page base, and it was her week 8 in 2021, and I'll link it as well. But basically what she did was she just took book pages and made them into diagonals like this, and then she collaged them. So that's what I thought we would do. I need some little things to put in a journal anyways, so we'll do that. And I'm going to try to do it in a mass make fashion. We will see how that goes. Sometimes I get tripped up. Now I'm going to save some of those. She used her glue pages. I tend to use my glue pages half to death, so they're not always that great to save. I just want to see if that's going to work. Yeah, so that'll work good on a page. So anyways, that's what we're doing. So right now I'm just going to be folding away, and I hope everybody's having a really great day and are able to do some type of crafting or watching a craft or something like that. And, enjoy doing that. Appreciate you hanging out with me here. One thing that Rachel did on some of them is she left it, let's see here. Let's see, how did she do that? She left it like this, a full page. So we'll trim that down a little bit. It's upside down. Is that going to matter? I don't think that's going to matter since we're going to collage over it. So I don't think it's going to matter. And I'm just narrowing it down a little bit because it's awfully tall. There we go. We could take a little bit off here. And maybe a little bit right here. Well, so this is what I'm doing. I'm going to just be folding a few. She was able to do 6, complete. I'm going to be happy. I'll be super thrilled if I get 4 done. So let's see. That one's going this way. This one I think will go this way. Is that going to do right? That's going to be the same. Okay, so I'll go this way. It's been an exciting day here. Our granddaughter got her license today, so that was super exciting. My daughter called me last night to see if I could come over and watch the littles to get on the bus, and that's what we call them, the littles. They're really not that little anymore, although they'll always be my littles. To get on the bus while she took our oldest granddaughter to her driving test. So our granddaughter was a little nervous. So my daughter said a sweet prayer over her this morning that she would, just be confident and not scared, and would have recall of what she was supposed to do. And she did so good, and she got a good score and was just absolutely tickled pink. That didn't turn out very good, did it? Let's just cut that. So then my daughter asked if I would meet over. They'd take their license at the community center. She asked if I would meet over at the community center to pick my granddaughter up because my daughter had to get to work. So I got over there after she had gotten her test, and I took her to the license bureau to get her driver's license, to the one that is actually what you're carrying in your wallet. Let's see if this is going to be too big if I do this. So we did that, and then we stopped to get a smoothie. And the place that we stopped to get a smoothie, well, it's here in town, and you know, I told you it's a tiny, kind of a tiny town. And so everybody is just subject to what internet we can get here. And so it's very overcast today. I don't think that we have any rain in the forecast, but it's really overcast. And that does hinder, and I don't know if it's this way everywhere, but here it is. If it's overcast, it hinders the internet. So their internet wasn't working to take my card, and so she tried it at a couple of different places, you know, at the store, and she said, well, I said, oh, I'll just pay with cash. And she said, no, that's okay, just take it. And I was like, oh my gosh, no, I'll just pay with cash. And she's like, no, just take it. Well, my granddaughter we both just thought that was so cool that, you know, we went there to celebrate her getting her license, and she was able to get, you know, her smoothie celebration she was able to get it for free. So we both thought that was really neat. So it was just such a fun time. I'm just going to check and see if that might take a little bit off of this. And then I think we'll just get going. I don't think I'm going to tear anymore, but this is basically it. So it's, if I understood the assignment, it was tearing down some pages, book pages. Let's save these. Okay. Pull out my little tray here. And to make, you know, like little pockets. TUCKS is what she called them. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue those. I'm going to glue them shut. Rachel had also mentioned that, you know, that you could sew them, which I might do. I don't know. I do like to sew. Them, but sometimes it depends on how I decorate them, you know. And I don't think I'm going to sew it before I decorate. Yeah, I don't think I am. Oh, my granddaughter was so excited, and I'm so glad. I just love when there's glee with my children or grandchildren. And then I have an exciting date this early evening with my youngest daughter. We're gonna go to dinner together, so I'm very excited about that. We had planned to go with my oldest daughter too, you know, the three of us, but she has been working so much, plus she teaches at the college, and, you know, has 4 children, and they are involved in things, so it's a very busy household. And so she just needs a little time home, which I fully understand that. And to be honest, I love being home, and I think my girls are the same way. So, you know, they're not one that needs to be entertained, that's for sure. They like to be home. So now I don't want that to get too sticky. Let's fold that over. So anyways, yeah, it's just going to be my youngest daughter and I, and we always have such a good time. So I'll drive to the big town where she lives and have an early dinner, and then come home hopefully. Well, it's overcast, but I was going to say hopefully before it gets dark, but it's overcast, so we'll see what happens. But it's not supposed to. I always look when I go to the town, if it's in the evening, I always look to see when's the sun gonna set. And it's not supposed to set until 10 to 8 to be precise. So that's that upside down one I did. Okay, so here's what we have. I think they go like that. Is that right? I don't remember how they go. Like this? No, like this. I don't know. I'm fumbling around. I want them to be opposite. So there we go. I mean, I don't know. That doesn't matter. I'm going to decorate them individually. Okay, so what I did was I just got out, excuse me, these were just some loose things that were laying around my desk or, you know, right here. And I honestly can't remember where they came from. I don't know. I don't know if this is a freebie from Rachel. I don't know if it's from the Junk Journal Studio. I don't remember where these came from. What kit or designer. These are Shabby Dabby Doo Done. I thought they might be fun to use. And then these are some of Rachel's freebies. And then if all else fails, I have, and those roses may have come from this one. This one is that big bundle of Shabby Chic Floral. And I just have some extra stuff here. Tons of stuff here. Okay, so let's try to use like some of these scraps. Which it's a great project. A lot of Rachel's things are great projects for scraps. But a lot of my stuff is getting to be like small scraps, and look at how crazy this one is. And I'm not in the mood to really collage with small scraps today. I don't know why, just I'm not. And Rachel kind of used larger pieces in hers. So I'm just going to tear some of these up and see what we might come up with. Put them down, and like I've been trying to do, not use my Vintage Photo Distress ink. Trying not to do that, which has been kind of fun, you know. That does take time, so I bet you could get a lot more done if you didn't do that, but I like the way it looks. I really like the way it looks on book page and on floral, so no telling once I finally use these if I'll remember that they were from, you know, one of Rachel's challenges. I probably will be like, how come I didn't distress that? So I'm just going to wrap that around there. Oopsie. Oh, I have a little book I wanted to show you. I'm going to do that before I forget. I went to, and I'll show you some other things later, but I went to a little estate sale. Well, it was a big estate sale, and it was gorgeous. This place had so many beautiful things, but look at this little book I found. Parlor Gardener. And look at, this was the spine reinforcement here. Isn't that beautiful? And it says 50 cents. I paid $1. Can you believe somebody sold that for 50 cents? Let's see if we can find a date. It's so pretty. Anyways, I had this here to show you. 1861. Isn't it pretty? And then here is the spine they put inside here. But look how they reinforce the spine. Isn't that so fun? I love that. Anyways, I love this little book. So I thought I would, I probably won't use the original spine on that. I thought I might use some of Kathy's fabric to just wrap that spine nicely. Reinforce it. Anyways, I wanted to show you before I forgot, so I said it here. It doesn't have anything to do with what we're doing here, but I did want to show that to you. Okay, what else do we have that can go on this? I think that will look nice. I have to remember which is my glue page and which is my page to decorate. So that estate sale, I just wandered upon it, and it was the first day, and I could tell there was a lot of things that, weren't really my style or anything like that, but definitely the people that lived there had just wonderful, beautiful taste, and kept things very, very much the era of when, probably when they had moved there, which was, I'm going to guess, it's hard for me to tell, because it seemed like a very wealthy 70s in a kind of a French provincial type of way. So I'm not really sure exactly what year it was, but they had some really beautiful things. Not my style, but just beautiful things. So of course, I headed for the books. Found that one, and I found a few others, and then I looked for office supplies. None. That's always disappointing. But I did find an ironstone pitcher, a big pitcher, and it was $10. I couldn't believe it. But the thing about it was, well, I mean, I could believe it, I guess. The thing about it was, oh, maybe, let's see. Did I put that on my Facebook? If not, I'll have to look. I might not have put that on my Facebook, but so that looks cute. Then we'll put something here. I need to go in and get that and put it on the Facebook. But has a big, big chip out of it. I bet, like, I don't know, 2 inches. But I don't mind that. And once you get your flowers in it, nobody's going to see it. So I'll have to show that to you. So I got that. Well, it was $10, and I asked the guy, because I thought, geez, nobody is going to want that but me. I asked the guy, I said, hey, would you take any less for that? He said, no, not today, not till Saturday, when the sale is near close. I said, okay. So I went to put it back. Well, in the meanwhile, his wife comes to the checkout, and I said, what time on Saturday are you going to discount? Because I want to come back, and see about that picture. So then she says, well, how much is the picture? And I said, $10. And she said, I'll give it to you for $5. And I said, I will buy it for $5. So I went back and got it and bought it for $5. Came home, went out, cut my lilacs, which are absolutely amazing. Okay, let's see. This is going to go that way. And piled a bunch of lilacs in it, and it looks so beautiful. And the guy, her husband that initially told me no, he didn't care. I mean, he was just, kind of rolled his eyes like, ladies, so he didn't mind. I just thought, and I bought, everything else, of course, I bought it at price, and I bought a bunch of ditties. I can't even remember now what I bought. I wash them and put them in their piles, but I spent a little bit of money there, so I think it was fine to ask for that. Let's see here. I also had a scrap here somewhere. Oh, here's something. Maybe this will. Yeah, I don't always ask for a better price, but there are times where I think I'm the only one that's going to love this thing, because everything else is not this style, and the clientele is not of that would enjoy, something like this. Like this pot, this vase that I was talking about, or not vase, but pitcher, it was almost hidden. And almost hidden to the sense of like it was like in a forgotten area. And it had like flowers around it. It was tucked down into a basket. So when I took it back, I put it back where it went, but I kind of put it where you could see it, because I thought it's way down. Nobody's going to see that far down. If anybody's going to buy it, might as well put it up to where they can at least see it, So, but then it ended up being me. And I can remember the people that ran the estate. I've been to some of their other estates, just happened upon them. They're the ones that manage the estate sales. One time, it was like the last day, and I wandered upon, and I was in the garage, and the garage is where I usually find a lot of good stuff, because they will put things that aren't household out there. An example, like playing cards and just things like that. I've bought a couple of rugs and stuff. Well, anyways, where I went that there. One time I was at one of their estates, and I was out, and I found this. I might have told you, I found a big popcorn tin for $1. And so, I didn't have a price. I asked her, I said, how much is the popcorn tin? She said $1. I said, okay, I'll take it. Well, I got home, and it was full of Christmas ornaments. I think I told you guys about that. So anyways, this was the same estate sale people. And I gave those away, because they weren't really my style. They were all Santa Clauses, which I do love vintage Santa Clauses, but I don't know, they just weren't my style. So I ended up giving those away. Let's see. I really want that flower there. So I'm excited about garage sale season. Is anybody else garage sale? Let me know. And let me know what you look for. I always like to know what people look for, because then if I find it, I'm always texting them. I'm like, hey, I found this for $1. You want it? Okay, I think I'm going to need another one of these that's sticking to my desk here. I look for everything at garage sales, primarily, of course, ephemera, anything I can use in a journal, but also linens. I like to look at clothing, especially if it's vintage. Let's see, that goes that way, and I think this one's going to go this way. Yeah. I like to look for... Well, I like to look for clothing that I think my grandkids would enjoy. I don't mind buying stuff at garage sales. I love it. And I'm really thankful that my oldest daughter, I don't think my youngest daughter cares too much for garage sales. But my oldest daughter does. And you just never know the treasures. I think it's fun just to go see what's out there. And I love to find garden stuff. Oh my gosh, I love that. Now you could leave some book, but mine isn't that great. Like it's not beautiful book. I think I'll put that there. I think I'll just go off like that. What else do I like to get at garage sales? Oopsie. It didn't work out, did it? Oh, we're always looking to expand the library. Joe loves to read and research, so we're always looking to expand the library. Which garage sales are a great way to do that. Okay, that's pretty. I think that one's good. I like that. Okay. I'm not, you know, I think I mentioned to you before, I'm not like I don't usually put people on stuff. I think that's probably why the Tim Holtz people are so hard for me, because I don't usually put people on stuff. But we're going to give it a try with this digital here. Let's see. I don't want to lose any at the top, so let's just see what happens at the bottom here. Yeah, you can still see them. Okay. Oh my goodness, I am, excuse me. I have got to get coffee dyed paper done before this craft retreat that I'm going to. I absolutely have got to get that done. Now I think I'm putting this on the wrong side, but that's okay. It'll kind of help keep it down maybe. Oh no, that's not what I want to do, because I want the flower. Ugh. So am I doing it opposite? I think this is right. Anyways, I need to get coffee dyed paper done, and I meant to do it yesterday and just time got away from me. It was a beautifully sunny day. Would have been perfect to do it, because I would have put them outside. That's not sticking. I just didn't get to it. I couldn't even tell you what I was doing, really. Okay. I do want to put something else on there. I don't want to just cover it like that, but you could. Where's that flower? What else? I love this. I keep using it. I love it. Let's put that on there. Okay, I need to check our time, because this will be 4. So I definitely wanted to do 4 before we go to decorating. Okay, we're doing okay. So I think it's probably time that we go on to the next stage of the game. So we'll leave those other 2, and I'll do those another time. I still have my little tattoo on from the party, and I saw my granddaughter, and she has hers on. Okay, all right, now next step. Put this away for a second. Okay, so just tidy this up a little bit. Keep all these, try to keep all these scraps kind of together so I can remember where they're from, except for this yellow one. I can't remember. All right. That's pretty. No, I like it though. I don't know. We'll do something with it maybe. Okay. Okay, now let's just put a focal point. So we could use maybe one of these. A bird, a flower, a butterfly. I don't know what is going on. I think, you know, I told you that I bought some new paper, and it's like recycled something. I can't remember what. I like the way that the prints turn out on it, but it's a lot harder to tear. Not hard. It's like their little fibers get in the way, you know, keep getting in the way. Let's put that there. So I noticed that when I was trying to tear off the margin, I was like, why is everything not tearing very straight? It's kind of wonky. Oh, I just don't want to do too much over that flower. It's so pretty. Okay. Now this one definitely could use a little something, and then I want to put a focal point on it, but let's see if we can find one of these that looks good. Or even, you know, a larger part of a larger one. I was thinking if I could find something kind of pink. I like these a lot. These are really great to cut out or tear out and put in just as like an extra journaling spot. How about this one right here? Let's see if we can get it to tear. Alrighty. I think that'll look kind of neat. I'm going to fold it where it was folded just to make it a little bit more authentic. Have a little bit of raise in there. Okay, I want to put that down, and then I'm going to get like butterflies and stuff out. I think I laid out some flowers over here, or kept out some flowers. I was fussy cutting. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. I don't know that I'll need that. These are the flowers that I fussy cut from the journal boat. Let's see if any of those will fit on any of these. Okay. kind of, I want them to, you know, kind of go with it, but not, I don't want them to blend in too much. And I don't want them to take over the whole, you know, everything that we just did too. These are so pretty, but I think they're going to be too big. I love them though. I love them. Okay, let me get my other, let's see. Let's get butterflies. What could we use here? I just cut out a bunch of butterflies. What did I do with those? I must not have put them in here. I love putting a big butterfly on stuff. I don't know, it's a little bit matchy. Ooh, I think that's pretty. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. We'll go with a couple of butterflies and we'll see what else we can find. Okay, I'm going to try to cut these out. Their little antennas are a little bit thicker. If I cut them off, we'll glue on some thread. But they're a little bit thicker, so maybe we can cut them. Get a little nervous about it. Oh, I did it. Now, can we save it while we glue it? Let's see. That's kind of sometimes the deal, is gluing them. Because once you lift the butterfly up off the page, sometimes their little antennas stay. But we're going to be really, really careful. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, it's coming off. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I like how it looks. Okay, that's good. One down. Okay, now this one. What happened here? Oh, his little guy, his little legs got, or his little, whatever these are, got folded up, accordion style. All right, let's see if we can 2 for 2 here. Oh my gosh, did it. Okay. Let me get a fresh side of the page here so we don't glue him down. Oh my goodness. Oh, I need to put this on Facebook or Instagram for y'all to see, but I was outside talking to Kathy on the phone and was telling her about our lilac bushes and how absolutely beautiful they are. And you just walk outside and you can smell them. It's delightful. And while I was talking to her, this beautiful butterfly came and you know, sat on one of the lilac cones. So I took a picture of it and sent it to her. So I need to show you guys. Okay, butterflies. Let's see. Let's just see if we have a bird that might work. I don't know that a bird would work there, but let's see if we have one here. Yeah, I like that. Get another page. This butterfly was so huge. It was probably this big as this black one here. And it was all yellow. So pretty. And it just fluttered, fluttered, fluttered from one lilac cone to another, you know. Now let's see. I think it goes like this. Is that right? It doesn't look right. Okay. Like that. All right. This one, let me look at flowers. But it may just need a label. We'll get the labels out. It may just need a label, but let's look at flowers. This ephemera book needs some organization, if you ask me. This doesn't really even have, this is more like floral things and not like actual fussy cuts. I have a few fussy cuts. This is pretty. Fussy tear. These are mostly Tim Holtz. These are you know, I don't think that's adding anything. Let's just put a label on it. Label. Some of them could use a label. I'm going to put that there. I think it's on, it feels thick, so I kind of think it's on a label. Yeah. Label paper, whatever. I can't remember what they call them. I call them stickers. I'm trying to avoid that antenna there. Okay, that one's done. I need to reprint these. Look at, I don't have hardly any. I like that tag, but it just didn't go. I need something. I think I need something right here. Like a number or something. These are like little spool tops. I can get them. I think that's fine. I think. I think I like this one. I got these on Etsy as well, and I can't remember. I don't have the name here. But I believe I just searched thread spool digitals or something like that. And then I just punched them out with my hole punch, or, you know, with my punch. It was my 1-inch punch. Okay, that guy's done. All right. This one I was thinking about a number. I think that'll be good, and that's just paper. So, well, I think this has been a lot of fun. I mean, it's simple. It's not, it's probably something that you've done before, but it's a really fun, you know, reminder of how simple things can be. And having that book page kind of gives you an outline of how to, you know, collage, where to collage. Okay, you're done. Now just something here, and I'm just thinking a label. I think I want something a little bit more muted than that one, or just a blue. Maybe this. No. It's one of those things that you feel like you're going to know when you see it or when you find it. Let's see what this looks like. I'm going to cut it down. It's so windy out. It is so windy out. Would be a great day to put out some of Joey's work clothes out on the line. Excuse me. I think I'll put that right there. And get it. Got it. Okay. Good. We got 4 done. Oh boy. And oh, it's under 50 minutes. I can't believe we got 4 done. With the way that I work, I usually get one thing done in, you know, an hour usually. But let's take a look. And I want to pull out this paper because I had it sitting here for something else. But I thought, let's look and see what it's going to look like. So that's going to be pretty. That's pretty. We'll tuck something in there. That's going to be pretty. Tuck something in there. And that's good. Now, if this is too wide, we could cut that off. You know, I think it'll be fine, but you could cut that off. And tuck something in there. I really like them. Thanks, Rachel. Thanks for sharing that with us a couple of years ago, 3 years ago. That was a lot of fun. Well, thanks so much for joining me, for hanging out, and I really appreciate it. And we just want you to know we pray blessings over you and that you're so loved, so loved. We'll see you in the next video, everyone. Thanks again. Bye-bye.